Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Civ 5 Korea. Alright, so what were we doing last time? It's been a few days since I was recording. We were working on the Red Fort, apparently. And lots of production. Excellent. Okay, I like where that's going. Doesn't take me long, usually, to reacquaint myself and kind of figure out a strategy. What are you doing, Celts? You're protecting Cahokia. Why? I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Cahokia is Japan's ally. Are you guys not still at war with them? Why would you protect your enemy? That makes no sense. It's alright. Not a big deal. Okay. So what options? Well, I think the factory is kind of an obvious one here in Seoul, so we're going to do that. Again, you just can't beat factories. They're just too good. Scientific theory, excellent. Public schools, academies are now better. Lumber mills are even better. So having lots of forests and academies is definitely a good thing. For example, this tile is now worth 12 science, so that's pretty cool. Those bonuses, man, they stack up. Alright, do I want the compass, or do I want to be completely incapable of touching the water? Meh, I don't know. Not really sure yet. I think I want to make a beeline for plastics. Yeah, plastics are a good call, for a few different reasons. They will make use of some military and economic technologies that I will eventually be needing, and also plastics will lead toward the research lab, at which point my scientific grasp should be so high that there's nothing nobody can do to catch up to me. Ideally, I am currently making only 292 science per turn, but that's not too bad at this stage in the game. Whoever the unmet players are, they're definitely my only competition right now. Assyria, of course, I still have it out for you. I will be conquering Nineveh at some point. I want to make you suffer for what you've done. We'll have to wait a little while for that. Okay, looks like we finished the factory already. Do we want a public school? Yes, I think so. That should be worth, let's see, 13 more science. So let's get that. Okay. You know, if I'm actually going to conquer Nineveh, I probably should start working on military technology at some point, too. Well, we're in a golden age, so that should speed things up. Looks like all of our trade deals with Japan just ended. Will he wants open borders? Yes, I will accept that. First off, he's friendly, only because we have an embassy, but that's apparently enough. Primarily because I want to be friendly with him because I'd like to start doing some research agreements and stuff like that. So we'll see. Also, if he wants me to join in the war against the Celts to take Edinburgh, then I'll do that, because that's the holy city of Catholicism. And right now, seeing as every city is Catholic, that could have some bonuses, you never know. Why not, right? Why not? I only want you for your religion, let's be honest, that's all that's going on. Assyria has stolen architecture. Alright, this is obviously going to be a problem. I'm going to have to start defending my technology. Heroic Epic? Yeah, sure. I said I was going to get that before. I wouldn't mind having that just because the strength bonus to all my military units can be nice, and if I'm going to go to war at some point, then yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going to be useful. Philosophy has been stolen. Wow, who has not studied philosophy yet? Probably the Celts. Or Japan. One of the two. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Busan. Do I want you to work on anything? I kind of like the Sistine Chapel just because 25% culture is pretty nice. Go for it. See if you can get it. You never know. Maybe you can. It'd be pretty cool if you could. I'm going to get the Colosseum because my happiness is starting to go down again, which does not particularly excite me, but we'll see. And since though Seoul just has really good production, it's just churning everything out right now. Do I want to make it even better with windmills? Yeah, sure. Why not? Absolutely I do. Let's get every production advantage I can, because as my science starts to stack up, you need to have a really good production value to keep up with things. That's actually one of the reasons that I chose to play Korea today instead of Babylon, because even though they have a great early game science advantage, they do tend to have a lot of trouble when it comes to keeping up with their production. They tend to outstrip themselves. Their greatest strength is also their greatest weakness, which is ironic. Okay, do I want to build an academy there? Or do I want to start making use of some of these undeveloped tiles? Over here, for example. In Jeonju? Sure. I'm gonna go to Jeonju. Okay. I need to start getting some more units. Let's grab some Gatling guns. It's time to start building a military. Definitely time. Open borders? Sure. I'll be friendly with as many people as possible. It is to my advantage to be good friends and not to upset the balance. Hey, I get to choose an ideology. One of my favorite things to do. Excellent. There are only really two choices for Korea. Freedom or order, both, having advantages in science. Now, freedom is probably the best choice. Primarily because I'm small, I don't have lots of cities with lots of factories, so order... Also, freedom is better for turtling, better for churning out great people. I think that makes the most sense. So we're going to adopt freedom in Korea. And I get 2 free tenants because I'm the first, which is great. So I say more great people and socialists with less food? How's my happiness? My happiness isn't great. Mint, bank, stock exchange, national wonder. I'm going to go with civil society for now. Just because specialists for Korea have the bonus of being, extra science, and I kind of want to encourage the AI of my cities to get as many specialists as possible. So cutting down on the food is pretty nice. So we're going to do that. Okay. I'm going to build another Colosseum because we are lacking, again, on the front of happiness. So let's do that. We have another Gatling gun. We're going to set you up down over here. I'm going to back you up and upgrade you to another Gatling gun. And we're going to build... Oh, gosh. Big Ben? No. Eiffel Tower? Definitely not. Taj Mahal? Meh. No wonders really needed. East India Company, maybe, but... I think the best thing I could do, honestly, is just start working on my economy and get things like banks. I could get some caravans, and maybe I will afterwards, but for now... Let's just start focusing a little bit on money, because money makes the world go round, and Civ 5 is no exception. So we'll do that. Public school, probably a good call in Jeonju, so let's do that as well. Rifling is almost done, at which point... I kind of have a sizable lead, just militaristically, over Assyria right now, and I killed a Japanese spy. Which means he's going to come groveling to me next turn. That's fine. Do I want to get free thought? Extra science from universities and trading posts is great. What are my other options? Foreign legions, happiness, defense, universal suffrage, great person. Ah. Now this is pretty good. So landmarks and great person improvements produce +4 of the appropriate yield. That means that my academies will be even better. I think for now it is still better to go with free thought, but that is definitely going to be nice later. Okay. Let's grab some riflemen now. I want to start churning that stuff out. Yes, I will forgive you. It's okay. I forgave them, which of course makes them a little bit happier with me. So we'll do that. Sistine Chapel, I actually did get that. Well, look at that. I wasn't expecting it, but hey, cool. Whoops. Do not want to declare war on Boudica. Yeah, no, that's definitely an advantage for me, so I'll take it. No doubt. Circus Maximus, why not? Let's get my happiness up a little bit more. I'm kind of surprised that Busan doesn't have more developed tiles. What are my workers doing exactly? Apparently I got the coal. Don't I have... Oh, okay. Well, the Assyrians apparently stole a worker and I didn't even notice. That explains why I haven't got a lot. Okay, well, great. Great, just great. I'll have to get another one of those then. So yeah, let's get a worker. I want to start developing some tiles, because I don't know why they're not developed, and it's really high time that they are. An engineer? Cool. Anything I want to build right now? Big Ben, meh. Taj Mahal, meh. No. No, I'm just going to let... Actually, I could make use of this and, build a manufactory. That actually wouldn't be the worst... use of my time right now. You know what? Okay, sure. Why not? I don't have any... Well, actually, no, I take it back. Nope, never mind. I take it back. I'm going to use him to build the Statue of Liberty. Who is it, by the way? Heron. No idea who you are. That's okay. I don't need to know who you are, because this is a video game, and, I don't actually have to be very smart or well-rehearsed in the real world in order to be good at the game. I'm going to get a constabulary. Reduce the stealing rate. Army is so weak, he's hostile to me. They covet lands that I own, I built wonders they want, we've denounced them, they denounced me, that's fine. I'll just threaten you a little bit more. Okay, yeah, you're gonna stick around in Seoul, and I'm gonna set my riflemen to be in defensive positions. Do I want more XP? Yes, because I'm gonna start churning out more military units pretty soon. You need a public school, because, again, we are science-based. You need to build a farm, and we'll just keep working along here. I actually don't have, like, any walls or castles pretty much in this... Well, honestly, in all of Korea, which is kind of surprising. That's usually something I would think is important at this point, but I haven't been focusing on it. Amphitheater? Sorry, not amphitheater. Windmill? Yes, because the production in Jeongju is kind of low at the moment. Yes, I know I am undoubtedly mispronouncing that right and left. I apologize. It's just the way it is. More riflemen. Let's do that. I want to have a good reinforced border, and I want to defend my coal, so let's park a Gatling gun up top. Boudica's trade is over. Are you done with me, Boudica? No more? You don't want my delicious salt on your fish and chips? No? No? Okay. Well, that's all right. I don't feel terribly amiss for that. Aha. Banapal has finally entered the next era. Let's get drill. Let's get cover. Let's move you north. Let's get another farm. Let's upgrade you to Great War Infantry. And let's get the Statue of Liberty. Requires freedom +1 production from every specialist and a free social policy. Again, since I'm Korea, specialists are already extra special. Plus, they cost less food, so why not make them have production values as well? Makes sense. Let's get a wall in Busan because my southern border is currently kind of undefended, and I want to be prepared in case things go horribly wrong. There's the Statue of Liberty. Excellent. Alright, let's move you forward. Let's park you along the border. Let's get a free social policy. Do I want more specialists? I think I'm actually going to go ahead and get the New Deal. Landmarks, great person improvements, +4. Yeah, fair enough. Our science should be now at 523. We're getting really close to plastics, which is going to be great. Do I want a lighthouse? No, there's really no special tiles to take advantage of in this case, so I'll pass on that. Let's actually grab an amphitheater, because I do not have a lot in the way of a culture right now. So let's just bump that up a tiny bit. Kaisel and Assyria are now allies. That cannot stand. That is a neighbor. I need 90 influence. I need to give 1,000 gold. Oh dear. Well, that may not be an option now, huh? Okay. Okay. Well, I see. That's just the way it is. Fine. So be it. Let's get a bank. And let's get another caravan. And you need to upgrade to a Great War Infantry, and we'll sit tight for a minute. Kong has been promoted, which means he killed somebody. Another Japanese spy. What a surprise. These Japanese do not learn. Alright, caravan. You need to trade with... not Nineveh. Let's say... Edinburgh. You can stay there for a minute. Okay. I do love seeing how all these trading posts are giving me science on top of everything else. That's pretty nice. Stack that up in a jungle so you get even more science, and everything is fantastic. Everything is awesome! Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Melbourne, we'll trade with you. We will get more farms, I guess? Sure, why not? More farms. Okay. And I think it is high time I start exploring, don't you? Let's get an iron... I have 7 coal. Okay, yeah, I can afford this. Let's get an ironclad. Actually, I want to buy an ironclad. It's 590 gold, I know, which is a lot of money, but... I think that it is worth it in this case, because the more exploration I can do right now, the better. The United Nations hasn't been founded yet, which means if I can find people, then I might get the primary seat, which would be nice, so I can start manipulating the votes. I'm gonna get a zoo. Yes, I know. I keep talking about how I'm gonna get... You're the one who offered open borders. Okay, forget it. Forget it. You cannot possibly say no when you're the one who offered. Alright, go forth and explore, my ironclad. Find the other people! I want to know who I'm up against. Okay. I'm gonna get some Huachas so I can upgrade them to cannons pretty soon. Let's get plastics finally done. You'll pay me for the salt. Sure, that sounds like a reasonable situation. Perfect. Alright, now it's time to start working toward dynamite, because I want to get artillery. So we'll do that. We'll grab the research lab. Buff my science up. It's at 550. Wow, we've made a lot of progress in this one turn. Sure, I will give you these trades. They covet lands that I own. That's not a good sign. Okay, he's going to start gearing up for war pretty soon. Great scientist. Hey, welcome to the party, sir. Welcome indeed. Do I want to spend this to get 25? Let me think for a second. I can add on another, what is it, 16? 16 science per turn with an academy. But let's say I've only got 100 turns left in the game. That would mean that I get 1,600 science, which means I think we've kind of hit the point where it's better to start discovering technology. So I'm going to do that. Speedle on fertilizer. Military science will be done pretty quickly. The Huacha is done. We'll get that cannon set. Awesome. A research lab. And let's upgrade this Huacha as well to a cannon. And we are in pretty decent shape. Can I afford a war on two fronts, though? I'm not entirely sure. I may have a little trouble. I may have to ask the Celts to help with the Japanese pretty soon. We're gonna see. That'll be interesting.